Hey up viewers and viewesses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to So You're Being Hunted. This is episode 161. So, as you can tell by the microphone quality, I'm joined by some guy today.
Yes.
Here he is.
Hello.
It's the
Hello.
Phil. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to remember. We're on the West Island, didn't it just say?
Or yes. Are you on the East Island?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm on the West
No,
Island.
you're on the East West.
Oh shit, I've only actually got one more piece of device on this island to find.
Oh, well there you go.
And then this challenge is actually completed.
And the game is completed as
yeah,
well.
That's amazing. Incredible. So yeah, I think first and foremost we'll just quickly head back to the centre island.
Just standing in the boat.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in case it sinks.
There's always ways you sort of spawn and you load in like that on other islands.
It's weird.
But yes. We'll go and deposit these two pieces of device, then we'll get back to the West Island and we'll find this last one.
Oh yes, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely brilliante. But Phil, before
as always, So You're Being Hunted, topics of many discussion.
Yes. Now I know, of course, that at the moment the world has been a bit of a frightening place. The Trump election, Brexit, and all this.
Yeah,
but there's one particular news story which I discovered fairly recently, and this just trumps all of them.
I see what you did there. This just trumps all of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is an utterly horrifying news story, and I really want to get your opinions on this.
Right.
So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
How do you feel about the fact that Monopoly have removed the thimble from their lineup of original pieces?
Have they?
Yeah, apparently they have.
I didn't realise that they did that.
Yeah.
No, I haven't read that news.
No. Yeah, apparently it's been voted out.
Well, I am utterly appalled.
Yes, it's appalling, isn't it?
Absolutely appalled. They've removed the thimble. For what reason?
I don't know. Apparently, they just wasn't a very popular one because they thought, it's a very old-fashioned object. So.
It's a rider.
How did I not see that fucker? Shit.
Shit.
Whoa, okay.
No,
this could be bad.
This could be. No, it's all right. You're up. I'm sure they don't take too many shots, do they? Right. There you go. Get in.
There we go, 2 rifle shots.
Your losing streak almost was about to start again.
It was almost about to start again. I freaking nearly ran into that guy. Because obviously we're not using headphones, so...
Yeah. But I can understand why they might remove the thimble.
Yeah.
Because it is a very old-fashioned piece of...
It is, yes.
Obviously they used to use it when they were sewing and whatever.
Yeah, but apparently, that's not the first original...
Are they replacing it with?
I don't know, actually, what they're replacing with
it
with, or if they're intending to replace it or what, but... Thing is, the thimble's not the first one to go. The iron has gone as well. That went in 2013, apparently.
Oh, well,
yeah.
There's not going to be many counters left.
No, that basically just leaves what? The battleship, the car, the cannon, what else? The dog.
The dog.
Top hat?
I forgot. Yeah, I think there's in different versions of Monopoly they have different counters.
Yeah.
But the original one is... Well, the London one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then you've got all sorts of new ones. I've noticed there's things like Star Wars ones.
Yeah,
and,
Star Wars. Yeah.
Probably, I wonder if there's even a Minecraft one. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
There would probably be a Minecraft one. Yeah.
What would be the equivalent to Mayfair? That's the most expensive property.
Probably. Let me think now.
But yeah, that's quite confusing.
Forest biome.
Forest biome. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think you can really do it with Minecraft.
No, not really. But do you remember actually, come to think of it, when I was just a kid and I used to have that Monopoly game on a disc?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I still have that disc. I actually tried it last night. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Which is a shame because I was thinking, me and you could try it out and we could perhaps record, but no, it's not going to happen.
Well, it's such an old game. I don't think perhaps we'll be even able to record it.
No.
But I remember that Monopoly game. That was interesting.
Really good though, wasn't it? But yeah.
There's all sorts of Monopoly.
But I do actually have the original Monopoly board game in my wardrobe. Yes, I haven't played it for ages.
Oh, well, the thing about Monopoly is no one reads the rules.
Yeah, exactly.
No one reads the rules.
And you always end up having arguments as a result over what exactly is permitted.
Exactly. We also found out, I think it was when you came over, who the Monopoly man was actually called.
Oh yeah, what was his name again?
Someone Moneybags.
Yeah, is it Mr. Moneybag? I
Mr.
can't remember.
Moneybags or something like that along those lines.
Yeah, something like that it was.
But no one knows his name because no one bothers to read the rules.
Yeah.
It's probably in the rules.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how to play Monopoly.
That's one
like
of those
standard thing.
That's one of those kind of like quiz question kind of things. We'll probably come up in like a pub quiz or something. What is the actual name of the Monopoly man? And people will be like, oh shit, what is his name?
Yeah,
we should have read the rules.
Of course, board games were the game before video games.
Yeah.
That's what you used to do.
But yeah, did you ever, when you were, younger and you sat down with the family to play a board game of Monopoly, did you ever have proper big arguments about.
Of course you did. Monopoly. That's what Monopoly is about. So no one can ever finish a game of Monopoly.
Exactly.
Basically, it worked until you got all properties or you became bankrupt.
Yeah.
And that took forever.
Did you ever have arguments about whether one of the rules was that, let's say if you were to buy, say, Old Kent Road, that means you're the only other person who can then buy Whitechapel or something like that? Because I seem to recall people often had arguments over...
Yeah, well...
Yeah, whether if you've bought one...
But Old Kent Road was like one of the worst properties.
Yeah, it was about £60. It was one of the
£60?
cheapest,
Yeah,
something like that. But yeah, I seem to recall there were arguments people would have over, for example, if someone bought, say, one of the red properties, that means they can be the only one to buy the other red.
No, we didn't have that.
Yeah, we didn't either.
Anyone could buy that.
Yeah.
Also, another one which had many different meanings to it was free parking.
Oh, yeah.
Some people meant it as a space where nothing happens, which was the intended.
Yeah.
And other people was where you put money under it, and whoever landed it, you collect the money.
Oh yeah, I recall that. Some people used to do that.
That's not how it is. In the rules, free parking is actually genuinely a nothing space.
Yeah. That is the thing.
I must admit, this strange scanner's very sort of cheaty, but I suppose
We'll turn it off then.
No, I suppose it
well,
helps.
we'll pick something up.
Also, as well in the news that I've noticed,
Yeah.
we're having some tropical air coming over to us.
Really?
Yes, over this weekend, so it's going to be quite a bit warmer
Hopefully,
than it
yeah.
is. That's what I read in the news.
We're getting Indian summer coming up in February.
Already. What else is... I'm trying to think of other old board game. Of course, you have Cluedo.
Oh, Cluedo.
But
God, I've not played that for years.
It's called in America. It's not called Cluedo in America. It's called Clue.
Yeah.
But that's obviously, for those who don't know what Cluedo is, or Clue, it's basically a game where it centralises around a guy called Mr. Black who's been murdered.
Was it Dr. Black? I can't remember.
No, I think it's either Mr. or Doctor, but it's basically been murdered, and you have to find out which of the main characters have done it. So you've got like Colonel Mustard.
It's a whodunit,
yeah. It's basically a whodunit. So you have to work out how they did and with what sort of weapon.
Yeah.
So at the end you go, oh well, I've worked out it's Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench.
Oh yes.
That's how you do it. But I've forgotten how you play it, how you work out who it is.
Well, the thing is, you have obviously all your players, and you divide the card because you have cards for rooms, cards for the different word ones, and cards for different characters. You divide it a certain number amongst the players, and then you select obviously one of each randomly through. So you have 3 cards: one for a room, one for a weapon, one for a character, and you put them into the middle. You select them randomly so that nobody knows what they are, and then obviously as you go from room to room, you say, I call, say, this character plus...
Oh yeah, you can call people like you're a detective as well.
And basically the players then have to go through and present if they have one of those cards. So basically you eliminate on a little tick sheet which cards players have, and that eventually gets you to the
what's
murderer.
going on with this? He's gone all... Why is he having green stuff out of him?
What's that?
This robot here is sparkling green.
Oh, it might be his pipe.
Oh right.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on then.
Yeah, cigar, whatever he's got.
That was weird. Cluedo, it was a good game. What other classic board games have we got? I don't know if you had this, but we had a game called Go.
I've heard of it. I don't.
It's basically
really
a geography world travel game. So where you go around, you've got to get from... You start in a location like London, and you need to get all the way back to London. Oh, you're using a talisman.
They can't see me, and it's a small one as well, which is pretty good. Actually, let's just retreat out of it.
There's also what the game is, Careers. Careers is a good game. It's basically a board game where you basically get a job, which is quite interesting.
I'll tell you a board game actually, which me and my family did have when I was very young, but which we never played because we could never figure out the friggin' rules. Risk.
Oh yeah, Risk. Oh yeah, that's a
the
big
game of World Conquest. It's like you had all these little pieces with little artillerymen, the infantry, the cavalry, but of course we never played it because we never, we sat down to look at the rules and we just thought, fuck this is complicated as hell.
It is.
Looking back on it, it probably wasn't that complicated. We probably just being lazy. Probably didn't, have the patience.
Or classic Trivial Pursuit.
Oh yeah.
That's
we've actually got an updated version of. I've got an updated Trivial Pursuit, updated version of. God, I can't get my words out.
updated version of
Trivial Pursuit, which actually has more modern questions. Because me and my family, we used to have an older version, but the problem with that is that obviously there comes a point where the questions start to become very out of date and very old-fashioned, and younger people are just highly unlikely to know the answers to them.
It's a good game is Trivial Pursuit. The aim of the game is obviously to get 6 wedges or cheeses that you put in by answering
damn good
questions.
Or you could be playing your Trivial Pursuit live on your PS4.
Oh yeah, there's that. There's Trivial Pursuit live.
By Ubisoft and Hasbro. which is quite an interesting take
that's
on it.
set in sort of game show style.
Yeah. It's very bizarre, with that very sort of cheesy American accent for the announcer. Grab bag.
But it's very,
Sports and leisure.
It's very, very up to date.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Because they've got like questions from like 2014.
Yeah.
And all that. So it's a very up to date. So you can get all the latest.
It's a good way to kill off a couple of hours in the evening. But yeah. The thing is, though, obviously, because it's obviously made, I don't know, by a assume American or Canadian division of Ubisoft. Obviously, they have a lot of questions on things like basketball and baseball.
Yeah, there is a lot of that, especially within the sports section.
We Brits are not particularly knowledgeable about.
Not with a basketball. It's like in the 2008-9 season of the NHL, who won it? I'm like, no idea.
Which of these NBA teams have won the
it has different game modes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it puts into.
Yes. Okay, so we nearly actually completed this challenge in one episode.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it means, let's not
get it all done.
Let's wait until
Shoot for the stars.
Sorry, what?
Just doing a little sing-song.
Oh, right.
You know how it is. Sing-song.
Not really.
No. It's not very good.
9 is not very good at all. What is that robot doing?
Well, that's one of your challenges, isn't it, to do a German accent?
Oh, yes. A Deutsch challenge. Ich bin ein Berliner. I don't know, we may do that next, who knows. Let's see. Because, we always know that Phil loves a good Hitler voice.
Oh, no, I don't. You can save that one for your own.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, there's a balloon in the far distance there.
Yes. A balloon in the distance. There was a dog over there.
There's always strange music I've noticed in Sea of Being Hunted.
Yeah. Despondent music. Where is that dog going?
It's not come towards you.
Thank God.
Otherwise it has that weird noise whenever they come towards
electronic barking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly how it sounds.
That's exactly how it is.
Yes. Yes, Phil.
I'll tell you what game that I am looking forward to that's coming up. It's not a board game. A new board game that's coming up.
New board game, yes.
The Game of Life. Oh no, the Game of Life.
Oh.
Well, that's a very American game. But we have played that.
Yeah, in sort of computerised versions.
The browser version.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
That's always quite fun, actually, that was.
We got it on like one of those sites where you get like a free trial.
Yeah. That's what we'd always do. We just play the free trial, but we'd always kind of clear the sort of browsing download history afterwards and the cookies, so that it would never actually remember that we'd already played it. Oh, shit, that's a freaking scarecrow behind it.
It was like you get like
there you are.
There's two sorts of versions of free trials. One is you only get to go a certain amount in the game. That's the first one.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
The second one is the time you get timed, so you might get like 40 minutes.
Oh God, there's a rider there.
You might get like 40 minutes, and then it'll end.
Oh, we can do this, Phil.
What's really annoying is when you do a free trial and you get to a really good bit, and then it says you've used your 40 minutes. Oh,
that's so annoying, isn't it? That just when you get to the good old meat of the game.
If you'd like to continue with this game, please pay £15.64.
Wow.
You're like, no, thank you.
Yeah, it's always so annoying.
It'd be great if you could trick a trial into like going off where you left off and get another 40 minutes.
Yeah. It's kind of like WinRAR, actually, isn't it? Technically, that's supposed to be a trial version, but pays for it.
WinRAR's really peculiar because it gives you a trial, and then all it says is you need to purchase it now.
But there's no compulsion to actually do that. You could keep using it.
I know.
Yeah.
I think whoever programmed that didn't program that all right.
No, they didn't. Okay, we're about to finish the challenge, Phil.
Or maybe they're just doing it on... Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Boom!
You've done it.
Oh, there's Walters again.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the device up to speed.
Even though you've turned him off, he still does talk in his name.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But I'm amazed.
It does sound like a very stereotypical butler.
He does,
yeah.
We'll have you out of there.
Well, we know the outro. We've seen the outro millions of
You
times.
can skip it.
Can you not?
No.
Well, if that's not going to attract all the robots to it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised all the light didn't.
I know. Surprised because obviously that's the opening of the rift or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn this off before friggin' Professor Elemental starts singing. There we go.
What's really weird about the game, say you're being hunted, is the fact that you can't actually see yourself and what you look like, and you sort of the...
Oh wow, I've got a good stealth rating there. I've got upper class.
Upper class.
I don't think I've ever got that before.
I wonder what the next stealth rating is. Upper class.
Super tough.
So all in all, so the whole game has taken you 2 hours, 37 minutes, 59 seconds.
Yeah.
You've slain only 10 robots. That's quite. 4 bandages used. Eaten 14 foods. 22.
Shots fired. 22 shots
Traps
fired.
sprung.
Animals cooked 5. Yeah.
Tea drunk. No tea drunk. And times died 0.
There we go then.
There you go.
So that was the wild food challenge, everybody.
That was quickly done.
Yeah. Before I started the recording, I couldn't quite remember where I was up to with it. I thought we still had another couple of device pieces to find, but evidently it was just
you were
the
wrong.
one. Yeah, I was wrong completely.
Bloody hell, that's a first.
Yeah. So in the next episode, we'll be starting off with a new challenge. And I think
a new challenge.
A new challenge.
Yes.
A new challenge.
There we go then.
And Phil Sturt shall be joining me.
Yes, I shall be joining you for some more
obviously have to,
part 65,246. Well, we won't be far off that episode.
No, we're not far off that. Yeah, but yes, he'll be joining me for that, whatever that may be. We'll have to tab out temporarily just to have a look at what the challenge suggestions are and see if there's one that takes our fancy. Yes.
Fondant fancy.
Our fondant fancy.
They're good.
Yes.
They're good. They are really tasty.
Mr. Kipling cakes. Lovely. But yes, thank you for joining me, Phil, for this one. And
that's it. That's all I'm doing for today. So
okay,
I'm off home. Bye.
Bugger off then.
Oh, wow. How rude.
How rude. But yes, thank you for joining us, everybody. If you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links to those pages in the video description. Hey, I'm trying to plug myself. Yes.
I beg your pardon.
Yes. But yes, if you're not doing so already, you can follow me on those. Share my videos with your friends. Let's see if we can get my videos exposed to a big audience.
Friends, yeah, right.
Wow, what are you suggesting about my viewers, Phil?
That they've got loads of friends, obviously. God,
wow.
Some people.
You're not suggesting that they're all a bunch of Billy No mates, are you?
No. Okay. Why would I ever suggest something like that?
You terrible person.
It's probably some very beautiful women out there. I mean, so anyway, let's wrap up.
Yes. If you are a beautiful woman, please email Phil at redempire.gmail.co.uk/lol.
Yeah, that's the one.
This is a fucking stupid
nightmare.
joke.
This is a fucking nightmare.
Yes.
/ Clive Cussler. That's the fella. The fella
yes,
who writes
email
books.
Phil at clivecussler@aol.co.uk.
PoseidonsArrow.com.
Wow. Yes. Oh, I've not read a Clive Cussler novel. We're starting to ramble here, Phil.
This is what we do.
Doing an outro.
This is what we do at the end.
Thank you, everybody, and in the meantime, we're signing off now. Goodbye.
Arrivederci, mon amis.
Goodbye and sayonara.
Oh, got him. Shit. Get off the edge. Oh, no, go. Get out of here, get out. No, I'm gonna die. Ah! That's that monstrosity finished off. Get over there. See ya. Oh, shit, no. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't tell me I have to kill it again now. Shit! Got to stop it! Yeah. Oh lord! No! Holy crap! This area's horrible. Oh my god! I'm being shot to fucking pieces! Ah! Oh my! What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Whoa! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! Fucking hell! Bloody hell! That did like 1,000,000 damage! This better not be a... Wah! Shit! No! Oh my fucking god! How many... What?